Hello, everyone. I am SwordCailiburn687, and today I would talk about Sonic X Shadow Generations. Before this video gets started, smash that like button and subscribe. Without further ado, let's begin the video. Each time Sega reveals a gameplay for Sonic X Shadow Generations, it makes the gameplay look bigger and better. Shadow Generations has shown new gameplay at Sunset Heights, and it does look awesome. It looks like some of the 2D areas and 3D areas of Sunset Heights. Shadow can ride on the Death Egg robots. What is crazy about Shadow Generations? It released 2 trailers at the same day. The 2 trailers that was released for Shadow Generations, it is the PlayStation trailer and the Sonic Central trailer. The PlayStation trailer, it does show a little bit more gameplay of Sunset Heights, and it does look good. The original version of Sunset Heights, it is one of the best stages in the game, but the problem with the stage, it is too short and unfinished. Shadow had the best gameplay for Sunset Heights compared to most of the characters and forces. Despite Shadow's version of Sunset Heights having some issues, I do like some parts of the stage with his character. Don't get me wrong, I don't like when the stage is short, but it was the best stage in Sonic Forces. The last parts of gameplay for Sunset Heights, Shadow is doing a loop, but he's doing it when he's grinding. This part of the gameplay, it is definitely Sunset Heights. You can tell by the hills. I hope that Shadow's version of Sunset Heights, it would be better than the original. The other gameplay in Shadow Generations, it is Radical Highway. I think that each time we go to a stage, Black Doom would show up and he would take us to Radical Highway. I do like the distorted look of Radical Highway, and it does look awesome. The other stage that was shown off in Shadow Generations, it is Chaos Island. One parts of gameplay with Chaos Islands, Shadow is grinding near the rock pillars, and the other bits of gameplay, it is Shadow doing a loop-de-loop in Chaos Island. The crazy thing about Shadow doing a loop-de-loop in Chaos Island, it is the loop-de-loops, it blends in with the terrain. I haven't seen a 3D loop-de-loop in a long time in a Sonic game, and it is cool. I hope that we can get more 3D loop-de-loops in the Sonic game, and it would be awesome. The last stage that was revealed in Shadow Generations, it is from Sonic Movie 3. What is crazy about this Sonic Movie 3 stage, it is you finally get to play Movie Shadow. Movie Shadow comes with a digital deluxe edition for Shadow Generations, or you can just buy the Sonic Movie free pack, and it comes out on December 12th. I hope that the movie stage would be a really fantastic stage in Shadow Generations. I would add the movie stage as part of my list for stages in Shadow Generations, and I think that we would get one more stage. We haven't seen a stage yet from Shadow the Hedgehog in Shadow Generations, and I think that the Shadow the Hedgehog stage, it would be Black Comet. I am done talking about stages in Shadow Generations. Let's transition and talk about boss fights. The other bits of gameplay with Shadow Generations, it is fighting against a new Doom monster and Mephiles. This new Doom monster, it looks like a dragon, and this design does look cool. With Mephiles, we don't see gameplay of the boss fight, but it looks like an intro cutscene. I hope that's the Mephiles boss fight. It would be fun in Shadow Generations. The next boss fight that might be in Shadow Generations, it is Sonic. I can't tell if this is a cutscene only made for the trailers in Shadow Generations for Sonic's story, or you do play Shadow when facing off against Sonic, but the trailer, it is misleading. I hope that we can face off against Sonic in Shadow Generations, and I would want to have another boss fight, and it would be Silver. Silver was Shadow's rival boss fight in Sonic 06, and he would be a really cool boss fight. If Silver's not a boss fight, I hope that he would be a character to be saved from white space. Shadow and Silver were together in Sonic 06, and it would make sense if Silver is the character that was saved from white space. I am done talking about the gameplay for Shadow Generations. Now let's talk about the story that was revealed in the trailers. It seems like the story of Shadow Generations, Black Doom wants to take over Shadow's body and use him to take over the world. Of course, Shadow doesn't want that, so he's fighting against Black Doom so he won't take over his body. What is crazy, when you see Black Doom again in Shadow Generations, you see a giant octopus version of him. I hope that this squid or octopus version of Black Doom would be a really awesome boss fight. In the Shadow Generations trailer, you do see Gerald Robotnik and Maria. I think what this scene is in Shadow Generations, it is Gerald Robotnik is completing Project Shadow and awakening Shadow for the first time. At the end of the trailer for Shadow Generations, you do see Gerald Robotnik and Maria again. I was right in my other video that Shadow would see Maria again in white space, but I don't know Maria's role in Shadow Generation. I wonder if this is the actual Gerald Robotnik and Maria, or this is just an illusion created from Black Doom. I think that one more character might show up in white space. It might be the Gun Commander. The Gun Commander showing up at white space, it would kinda make sense, all because the Gun Commander had some issues with Shadow in Shadow the Hedgehog. The Gun Commander, he is in the Sonic movies, so I think that Sega would have him as a cross-promotion for Sonic Movie 3. I wonder if the Gun Commander hates Shadow, or sees Shadow as an ally in Shadow Generations. I don't think I have anything else to say about the Shadow Generations trailer. I think this would be a good point to end the video. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, but also leave a comment below if you guys really want to see more of my content. Anyway, see you guys soon.